Catherine. It's an honour to launch this book tonight, which is already a stupendous success. A colleague of mine some years ago said that most scholars of Irish literature and history turn into the subjects they study. The Yeatsians are all proud and very sensitive. The Shavians are all vegetarians and socialists. The Joyceans are all pedantic and paranoid. He used to say that the Sing people were all very, very nice. This was because he was one of the Sing people himself. But I think that Catherine, in many ways, has achieved a magnificent utterance in this book because of her immense identification, a critical identification with the subject. In describing Alice Milligan, Catherine Morris has really explained herself. And they have in common many features: an imaginative audacity, a tremendous versatility of mind, an open, reverent idea of the past, quite the opposite of what E.B. Thompson called the condescension of posterity, and also a capacity to implement to the end any project undertaken. I think in 100 years' time, some young scholar might retrace Catherine Morris's odyssey, just as she has retraced Milligan's. And that accounting would be utterly open to the sense of double exposure, which is present also in this book. Catherine has a gift, as Milligan did, for connection, and for bringing out latent potential in people and in situations. She has literally remembered Alice Milligan's life. She has put together a broken, often occluded narrative, just as Alice Milligan restored the memory of the United Irish Men and Irish Women of 1798. And it would take a novelist like A.S. Byatt to capture, in many ways, to do full justice to the double exposure. And Catherine has written this book in the midst of our current uncertainty, our political discouragement about our country. And she has described, in doing this, how Milligan's own excavation of the past helped to heal a wound in the community and to restore a sense of common design and purpose. Many years ago, Conor Crooks O'Brien said, actually in this building, that the Irish were in danger of commemorating themselves to death. But I think what Milligan found is that the past is always a source of energy which can unblock present moments. It is the French idea of reculer pour mieux sauter, that you take a step or two backwards in order to come upon and address a present problem, and you go at it with a sense of increased momentum.